All right, everyone, thank you for joining us, and we have to see how it's going. Stewart, if you would raise your hand for questions. Follow on you. And we'll keep that now. We're going to start.
Thanks.
With, Pepper Person, go ahead.
Hi, a question for Stewie. It's Mark Larson from Spectrum of Syracuse.
Oh,
Stewie,
your voice changed.
All right, Mark, hang on 1 second. We're going to go with Pepper. Pepper, go right ahead.
Maybe Pepper's not ready.
All right, we lost Pepper, so we are going to go to Mark. Mark, go ahead.
okay,
Wait,
sorry.
did you call me? Sorry, I couldn't hear you guys.
All right, Pepper, go right ahead. We're going to start with you or Sue and Stewie. Go ahead, Pepper.
All right, so sorry about that, guys. I just really couldn't hear you guys. So I was just wondering, what does it mean to you to be a part of the first Commissioner's Cup, especially in the WNBA's 25th season?
I think that we're excited to be a part of the first Commissioner's Cup. Something that we were really aware of as the season was going on, making sure that, we tried to win as many games as we possibly could, knowing that the extra incentive to get to this game, to be playing in this cup. And hopefully, we'll be the first winners as well.
All right, good luck. Thank you.
All right, now we're going to go to Mark. Mark, you're going to be followed by Jeff Metcalf. Mark, go ahead.
Okay, take two. Stewie, congrats on the gold medal. Congrats to both of you. Breanna, can you just talk about, you played for a lot of big things in your career already, gold medals, a WNBA title. Where does $500,000 fall in that whole scheme of things?
I mean, if it was $500,000 per player, it would fall higher. But I think that, this is something that I don't think compares to an Olympic gold or WNBA titles or even titles at UConn. It's in its own separate category. It reminds me more so of, overseas bonuses as far as, what winning entails. But I think for us as a team, we're just going to continue to make sure that we're ready, we're focused. We know that it's a big game, and focusing on playing Connecticut first and the prize after.
All right.
Thank you.
Go ahead, please. Jeff, you're going to be followed by Fago.
You guys knew before you went to Tokyo you were going to have this kind of turnaround. How do you both feel, and what do you think about sort of regaining your team chemistry with the Storm this quickly? Is that going to be an issue at all?
I think we're just going to have to take it as it comes. It is a quick turnaround. So even though we knew it and understood it going into the Olympic break, now that we're back, I think we're starting to see how quick it is. Not much practice time for the three of us that were gone. This game obviously kind of puts a little wrinkle in any rest time, and really in any practice time for us to get acclimated again. But like I said, it kind of is what it is. You can't really talk about it. You just kind of go through it and go from there. I know the team did a lot of great work while we were gone. So I know we're excited to see that, to showcase that in today's game. And then for the three of us, just fit in as we can.
All right, thank you. Fago, we'll go next, and we'll be followed by Holly Rowe. Go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, Bree? First and foremost, I just talked to Lisa Leslie about you, and she loved the passion you have for the game and how you are quick and have the shot-making ability to take over a game. What does that mean to you? And I have another question for Sue if she's allowed to take that. But Bree, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you receive praise from a legend like Lisa Leslie, it's something that you don't take lightly. Appreciate all her wisdom and guidance that she has for me, and just continuing to kind of raise the bar, raise the standard, and bring my best every night.
And Sue, winning is in your blood. You just won a championship and Olympic medal. What does that even mean to you to impact the game like you do, even at the age that you are today?
I mean, that's why you play. That's why I play. It's you play because it's fun. You play because you enjoy it. I feel like you play because you're on teams and those teams are going through journeys to get to that championship, but ultimately you're playing, at the end to have that success, to win that championship, to win that gold medal. And I've always said, it's like, whether it's the WNBA or, the Olympics or just being a part of USA basketball, I've always said, in regards to my age, if I was playing at a high level and I was healthy and I was asked to do it, of course I would do it. And luckily for me, even at this age, those boxes were all checked, and I was able to, be a part of another gold medal winning team. So that was really exciting for me.
Thank you.
Hey, ladies, this is a question for both of you. What conversations have you had and what decisions have been made about how much you will play in the game tonight, given your heavy workload over the last few weeks?
I think we're planning to play
To win.
And how we normally play. I don't think there's been any conversation about anything else.
I feel like, we wouldn't, if we were going to limit things, I feel like we just probably wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So we're here because obviously we want to win. Our team wants to win. It would be cool to be the first winners of the Commissioner Cup. And then obviously the extra money doesn't hurt.
Awesome. And then just what has your recovery been like, getting back acclimated from jet lag, and just how are your bodies feeling going into this, given this quick turnaround?
I mean, how do we look?
Yeah.
Amazing.
We look like crap. So
No, you look
Like,
very
we're here.
fresh.
So.
no, it's been interesting. It's been a whirlwind, to be honest. Whatever. Ball gets tipped and you go.
Thank you, Holly. Emily, Adams, you're up.
I'm like, I keep looking at us. I'm like, we look
I know.
like death.
I look like I'm just like, "Mm."
Hi, ladies.
We need a filter. Oh, sorry. go ahead.
Oh no, you're all good. I just wanted to ask, what it's gonna be like for you guys to, have fans in the stands again after, being so isolated in Tokyo, and, what you're expecting the environment to be like tonight.
I'm like, that last game in Tokyo, all those volunteers came out
Mhm.
and supported the Japanese team. So
They were
we
very
had
polite clappers, but
very
they were there.
polite, but they were there. I mean, honestly, that's at this point, I think that's not even something I know. I personally don't even think about it. Fans, no fans, it kind of, when they're there, you hear them. When they're not, you don't. And it kind of is what it is. Once the game gets going, it's not something you really take note of. And this is a neutral site at the, in this way. So it's not like we're going against the Phoenix Mercury fans or something like that.
Thank you, Emily. Alex, you're up. Alex, you'll be followed by Ruffy.
For both of you, but Sue, if you don't mind starting with this one, I imagine you guys came pretty instantly here to Phoenix in this regard, and to open up the second half with this road trip. It's going to be a long time till you guys get back to Seattle. Is that has it hit in these few days, or is that kind of looking ahead at this next stretch going to be a challenge, you think, to kind of not even be able to go back home for another couple weeks after this?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's just bad schedule luck in some ways, to have to be on the road so quick. I think the one way to look at it, it's really only the three of us that are impacted by that. Everybody else has been in Seattle, has been home for all intent and purposes. So, for the three of us, we'll just have to figure it out. There's no answer to it. You just got to do it. It's
Right.
Obviously I would love to be home after not being home for so long, but we're not. And then once if we can focus up for this road trip, when we come back, we are home quite a bit. So, we can enjoy it then.
And I guess conversely, Stewie, when you have been away from a team for so long, there's a lot of pro athletes who say being on the road is actually better for team chemistry because you're just focused on your team. You don't, have anything else that you maybe go off and do. Is that kind of something that you think may help you guys both tonight, but going into this road trip for the rest of the regular season?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I think that, the fact that the three of us were all playing together with Team USA, we're looking forward to kind of getting back with our team as far as, just the style of play and playing with one another really well. But we're just going to continue to take it one day at a time. And we know that, our team has our back, and that we're just going to slowly get back into things, I guess.
Thank you, Ruffy. You're up, and you'll be followed by Jeff Metcalf. 2 more questions.
This is Ralphie with nothing but that sports talk. I just got a question for Sue Bird. I mean, I know you probably answered this already, but you've done everything from national champion to WNBA champion to five-time gold medalist. What would a Commissioner's Cup do for your resume in basketball?
It would do something for my bank account.
And a follow-up question, you guys had like a small ample time to prepare for the upcoming Commissioner's Cup compared to the Connecticut Sun who had like literally a month's rest. What are you guys doing to prepare in this short period of time?
It's actually, it's really similar to how you prepare throughout a WNBA season typically. So no, we didn't get the weeks that Connecticut had, although something tells me they were probably working on themselves with like some mention of us. And then for us, it was more just focusing up in the last couple of days. But I'm sure the rest of our team that wasn't at the Olympics, I'm sure that throughout their training camp, there was mentions of Connecticut. So yeah, it's kind of a little more typical to a regular season game.
Appreciate your insight and good luck.
Thank you.
We do have just a couple more. So Jeff Metcalf, if you would please, Jeff, go ahead.
Yeah, just one more from me. When you guys think about the second half of this season, you had such a good first half. You're in first place overall. Where do you just think the Storm is positioned now, going into trying to defend your title as we go into the rest of August and September?
I think that we're aware that we have 10 or 11 games left, and we know that those are extremely important because we want to make sure we get the double bye, which means we have to be one of the top two in the regular season. So we're just going to continue to make sure that, we're playing almost at a better level than we were before the Olympic break. Obviously not having the practice time, but, aware of the things that we want to continue to be better, continue to work on. And this is basically a sprint to the finish line of the regular season.
And these are now our last two questions. We'll go first to Larry Stone, and Larry, you will be followed by Oleana. Question, Larry, go ahead.
Thank you. Congratulations to both of you. Somebody on Twitter just listed all of your titles between the two of you, and the list just went on for about 4 tweets. How proud are you guys of just being considered winners? I mean, it seems like the championships follow you wherever you go, and the Olympics being the latest one.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, I don't know if it's the same list that I saw that you're talking about, but I saw a list, and it's pretty crazy to go through a whole career and be able to win as many championships as the two of us have. And I was saying earlier, it's a big reason why you play. It's why, teams go to practice every day, try to get better every day. Why, when you're in your off season, you're working on things to add to your game, to improve. It's all about trying to win. So to do it and to have done it, as many times as we have is I always say it's like they can't argue championships. You can sit here and argue, who's the best of all time. You can sit here and argue who's a better scorer, who's a better passer, who's a better rebounder, so on and so forth. You can't really argue championships. It's the one thing, it's like the one trump card that you either did or you didn't. And I know for me, at the end of my career, I look back feeling a lot of gratitude that I was able to win, a lot of, gratitude towards my teammates and my coaches that helped me, put me in positions to be able to do that. For Stewie, I look at her and I'm like, sheesh, sky's the limit. She's going to have 8 tweets before this is over.
All right, last question. Oleana, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Aliana Brown with The Athletic. Sue, this is a question for you. With it being a celebration, 25th season of WNBA, being the first Commissioner's Cup, and really being a part of this league as it's evolved, what would you say is your favorite memory just over the past, years of your career? And I know that's kind of a loaded question, but favorite memory, first memory, would love to hear kind of that reflection.
I mean, this is a very tough one. I'm not gonna be able to pull a favorite memory. I've been lucky to have many, some on the court, some off the court. One thing I will add about the Commissioner's Cup though is, what this cup, we've kind of been up here talking about, oh yeah, it's for the money and it's this and It's that, the one thing the Commissioners Cup does kind of represent is the work that went into the CBA, the progress we're making as a league, having something that, players can look forward to, not just for the money, but really from like a planning standpoint. Like now the league can sell this Commissioners Cup and draw fans and really, rev up excitement. To have something that's ours is really meaningful. So, we've obviously had a lot of ups and downs in our time here with the WNBA and its growth, but we're finally getting to a point where it feels like everything's up and up, and the Commissioner Cup is a big part of that. Cool. Thank you.